Hey guys, here we are, Brandon and Marwan. We're the Weather Skin Boys, as many of you know us already. We're here today to introduce our new product, the Pharma Room Surface Wash, and talk a bit about the selling features and the performance of the product, which makes it very unique. We're gonna start off just so you guys can understand how entrapped gas work, which we'll go deeper into it in a few seconds, but I will pour a bit of product just so you guys see that it's yellow right here, and we're gonna leave it aside and you're gonna see how the gas will evaporate and the water will remain clear. So
yeah, thanks for the intro, Maru. Like it was mentioned, what happens is there is actually evaporation of the gas molecule. Okay, so the product itself is really unique. The process to create this product is called colloidal suspension. The best example that I've heard yet is blood. Blood is a liquid that is infused with oxygen. When it leaves the body and it's exposed to atmosphere, that oxygen leaves the blood. With our product, the chlorine dioxide gas is actually suspended inside the liquid being deionized water. So once that evaporation process happens and it's been exposed to the atmospheric conditions for long enough, or UV, the gas dissipates out of the product, the kill of whatever surface bacteria or viral pathogen has been achieved, and once that gas is gone, you're left with simply the deionized water. So
now I have to say that I'm standing right in front of it, and the smell is very pleasant compared to many other products out there. The smell is actually smell as chlorine, which is, it has a bit of clean smell and pleasant.
kind of like a spa.
Kind of like a spa, exactly.
Yeah.
Which it's very, like actually tolerable, and compared to all the other ammonia, bleach, which they consider a bit of a competition, I actually smell it and I'm happy about it.
Yeah, the active ingredient, chlorine dioxide, for other products to achieve such a high kill rate with their active ingredients, some examples being bleach or citrus or ammonia, they would have to actually have way higher concentrations than what you see on shelves.
Yeah.
So to achieve the kind of kill rates that we can achieve off of a very low 500 parts per million concentration of our kill agent, other products would become irritable to the skin, to the lungs. They would become harmful to the people around them, and they would affect the surfaces that they're left on too.
Which we all have done, right? Like clean a bathroom with very toxic material, and your eye they cry and your lungs hurt. Yeah, very pleasant.
So this product is very deadly to simple organisms and completely safe to complex organisms. Complex organism being anything from a plant to us. The simple organisms, your bacteria, slimes, viral pathogens. And Maru mentioned it's nearly odorless, and it's not unpleasant at all. And it works extremely well at a full range of temperatures and pH levels.
Can we talk a bit about one of the best aspect of the product is the time ratio for killing rate on bacteria? So if you want to go a bit deeper into it, please.
Absolutely. Most products you see out there, to achieve the kill rates that they've been tested for, you need to leave that product on a surface for anywhere from 60 seconds if it's a really good product, all the way up to usually 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Our product's tested for between 15 and 30 seconds. How does it do that? Well, the kill ingredient, being a gas, comes off the product and off the surface as fast as it evaporates. So that killing is done within the first 15 to 30 seconds. So actually our test results, we had the exact same numbers when tested at 15, 30 seconds as we did at 10 minutes, because all the work is done in that first few seconds or half a minute.
Now that's a big selling point, right? Like it gives confidence to most customer. It's because, in my understanding, when you have to soak a bacteria for 2 minutes, which it never end up happening because most people out there are wiping from one side to another side, so they moving bacteria that haven't been killed yet because they need to be soaked for 2 minutes. So you end up just moving your bacteria from one side to another with a rag. So having the performance of spraying a product that's gonna kill within 15 seconds and you're not required to wipe to kill a bacteria,
Yeah.
that's a no-brainer.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of research and confirmation now that something like bleach, which was thought to be a really good killing agent, actually causes pathogenic mutation. So the industry refers to bleach now as yesterday's active ingredient. Oftentimes, to clean the same surface, what you need a gallon of bleach to clean day one, you need 2 gallons in a month, because that actually moves around the bacterial problem. It doesn't eliminate it, it mutates it and makes it harder to kill.
It's a good point.
So another point there is there's no residue with this product. So a lot of ingredients typically leave behind a residue or a film or a white streaking. Okay, this is because there's a byproduct. So once it dries, it evaporates, you're left with a solid matter. This isn't good for cleaning not just hard surfaces, but you don't want it on clothes. It causes staining, it causes streaking. Our product doesn't have that. There's no solid residue left behind. It's a gas leaving a liquid, and the liquid, being that it's deionized water, no hard mineral content, it doesn't leave any stains. So if you don't want to wipe behind and you just want to mist an environment or along a large room, you don't have to worry about rag wiping to get rid of all the streaks, because there won't be any.
Which would save you so much time, because right now
Absolutely.
people are using 3 different products and let it soak for 2 minutes, then wipe it down and use another cleaning agent and another cleaning agent, right?
That's correct.
So here, guys, you can see that it's getting a bit lighter, but we'll get to it here shortly.
So should we do an ATP test?
Yeah, which we should do the ATP test. This is my cell phone. And as you can imagine, a cell phone is full of bacteria because we constantly touch it with our hands before washing it and after washing it. So the bacteria just stay on the phone for a long time. So I will do a test before and after cleaning it. Here is our ATP machine, which is, it's a luminometer. It's right here. It looks like a cell phone, just a bit thicker.
Luminometer shines light through the test swab and picks up how many particulates are on that swab. So it's really commonly used in food processing plants and restaurants in order to test surfaces to guarantee that they are clean.
So this is your swab. We collect all the bacteria. So we're gonna open it. I will show you. Here's a swab. It has liquid on it to hold the bacteria on the phone. And I will do a swab, marking a square and going side to side, up and down. and across.
We're gonna see just how dirty this cell phone is.
Don't judge, guys, please. I'm a very busy guy with my phone. So we release the product. Insert the swab. And now we're gonna do quick test. Oh, give me a second.
So what we're testing for, again, is the bacteria or particulates that came off of this surface. So the machine just needs to be calibrated, and then it will give us a reading to tell us just how many particulates are in that area. While Maru's just calibrating that, I'll show you guys. This is the one that we're using. It's Ensure Touch. There's a lot of luminometers you can get, ATP test kits you can get. The kit being the combination of the luminometer and the swabs.
Sorry guys, it's giving me a bit of a hard time. Brendan, would you like to talk a bit about the spraying and the content, the sizes of the bottle that comes in?
Absolutely. Yeah, so right now our product comes in a 5-gallon container. It also comes in 8-ounce and 20-ounce containers, and we are customizing containers as well. So we are producing 1-liter containers, 55-gallon containers, all of these just to meet the demand of different contracts and bids that are out there. To spray the product, you can apply the product with an electrostatic sprayer. You can use the spray function of the spray bottle. You can use it as a cleaner, so mix it with some water and wash a floor or surfaces. You can fog a large space. So foggers are very common with with today's pathogen problem, and a lot of businesses rely on cleaners to come in and fog an environment to ensure that they are viral free. And I think is it a battery? Oh, it's updating the software.
Yeah, which I already updated it, so I guess we're gonna have to wait.
Okay.
There's no cutting corners. Oh, update completed. Again, so here.
It's like my computer at home. Every time something's important, it needs to do the desktop update.
Now. So we're gonna run the quick test. As I showed you, the swab is on the inside. It's gonna shoot lights into the swab to read the micron per million, which is the living bacterias on my cell phone. Oh, it says update available. Cancel. Okay. So just press run test. Again, guys, remember to don't judge. It is a dirty cell phone. So it shows 200 micron per million, which it would be a failed test. Here you can read failed test. So now we're gonna put the luminometer aside. We're gonna spray my phone with the surface wash. Just enough product.
Now, like we mentioned, you can mist it and leave it to air dry. For the purpose of this test, we are going to dry the product off of here quickly because the liquid itself getting on the swab affects the agent that is on the swab.
And so here, just a Kleenex. Would you reckon it's 15 seconds yet?
I think so.
Okay. Here we're gonna wipe the phone one time. And there we go. And then we will take another swab, open it again, and do the same pattern. Square.
Yeah, if you want to do an accurate test, always, if you're doing it on a table or countertop, mask off that area so that the client can see that you are taking the dirty sample from the same place you were taking the clean sample.
We did the exact same pattern. Mix the product. Now we will run the test again. Retest.
Now we get to see what the Pharma Room surface wash is all about.
Yeah. So it shows 0 micron per million. So to achieve this in 15 seconds, which is very surprising to anyone.
That's actually unheard of with products, with cleaning products.
I'm sure you'd like to see your product.
I want. There's always a sense of nervousness for some reason when we're doing the test and we're 15 minutes into filming, and but we've learned that that this product is everything it says it is and more. Maru mentioned it being having a very friendly odor. Well, another strength of this product is actually odor killing. Really bad, powerful odors. We've tested it on a car where a baby got sick in the car. We tested it on gym bags. We've tested it on shoes, drains. And this stuff really does eliminate odors as well. And that's a big reason. It attacks slimes. It attacks the different bacterias and the molecules that cause the bad odor. It goes right to the core and kills these things. So
I have to add that the smell gives a peace of mind. So few car dealerships are using our product before they give back the cars, because it actually performs as a disinfectant and an odor killer, so the customers feel safe when they take their car back, because it has that smell of clean.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So what is it, in cleaning products, a lot of cleaning products maybe have claimed to be chlorine dioxide solutions. Okay. Sodium chloride that's been stabilized used to be referred to as a chlorine dioxide solution, meaning somebody took the gas, turned that gas into a solid state, so a powder or a tablet, and then dissolve it in water. So instead of actual gas, you're actually putting sodium chloride into a water, and it's dissolving, and people would claim this is a chlorine dioxide solution. It's not, right? What's very unique about this product is our chemists, our brilliant minds behind this product, found a way to suspend the gas itself without undergoing a state change inside the liquid. And I want to reiterate that has never been done before in a product. One big challenge has always been the container, the vessel. If I'm a vessel of my blood, it's very hard to replicate a vessel that can keep this product stable and keep it effective for a long period of time. So the packaging, the process of packaging this and this solution is actually part of the proprietary product. It's packaged in such a way, and it's kept in a container that protects the solution. So the black containers, the UV stable containers, actually have a protective lining inside, and it actually is a very important ingredient for the whole solution. Instead of the product becoming inactive after 24, 48 hours, this product is now good for 12 plus months on a shelf without breaking down.
And no matter shaking it, no matter carrying, shipping,
Absolutely.
it doesn't affect the product or the gas.
And those other products, when you dissolve a solid tablet or a powder inside a liquid, it's the residue from that solid that you've dissolved that leaves the streaking at the end.
Yeah.
Now, Maru talked about, at the start of this, we poured a little bit of product in the cup, and
you can see
it's still yellow, so it's still active. A larger puddle like that is going to stay active for longer because it needs to fully be exposed to the atmosphere. Real chlorine dioxide is going to show up yellow. That means it is active.
Yeah.
Once it's deactivated, it's clear. So any product that you see making the claims that they're a chlorine dioxide product and they're coming in a clear container and the liquid is clear, there's no active chlorine dioxide gas in that product. Okay, it's a false claim, but we see a lot of it.
Yeah.
Usually what it refers to is sodium chloride tablets that have been stabilized or dissolved inside of the solution. One thing I want to go over really quick is our testing and the route that we chose to take. We had a couple options when we got this product to bring it to market. We could have been a general surface disinfectant. The testing is not nearly as vigorous, and the requirements are not nearly as high to become a general surface disinfectant as they are to become a hospital grade disinfectant.
But we like hard path and nothing but the best to protect the end user.
Absolutely.
Especially in a pandemic.
Absolutely. So we took the long road. It's been a long road, but as every test came back, we became more and more excited and more confident in this product, because not only was it impressing us, but it was impressing people that supply luminometers. It was impressing the labs. It's impressing our medical consultants, the doctors that play with it, the medical community.
Health
Canada, the food and drug distributors. They can't believe all the achievements that this product has had in the testing. And what I mean by that is not only the quick kill time, but that it far exceeded any standards that are set to be a hospital grade disinfectant. Not only did it meet them, it went far beyond them. So instead of being in a pool with a whole bunch of competitive products that are general surface disinfectants, and I mean, very like alcohol products are general surface, citrus products are general surface disinfectants or sanitizers. We wanted to be in that elite group of products that can put the marketing claim hospital grade. So it was a little bit longer road, introducing something that is really new, because even the industry didn't have a product yet to base this off of. The medical industry, EPA, Health Canada, even had to wrap their heads around, whoa, this is actually gas entrapped in liquid. You know, this is not just a chlorine tablet dissolved in a product. So that route, we believe, was the right route to take. Plus, we really care about our customers that are going to be using this product. You know, we want you guys to have the same level of confidence and feel as assured as we are that this stuff really rocks.
Works.
And
to
it
protect
works.
us. I think it's a new thing right now, where a year ago we never thought about when was the last time this wall was disinfected in the airport, or your seat, or the handle on the seat, or the handle in the bathroom. When was the last time someone cleaned it and wiped it or disinfected? So that's how now we see this surface wash being a solution to so many problems. All the places that are not easy access to wipe down with a bleach or to soak the bacteria for 2 minutes to be able to be a safe environment.
Absolutely. Oh, it's a new world just in how we approach everything and where our minds are at. You know,
Yeah.
I catch myself coughing in public sometimes, and I
Scary.
feel like a leper. So
The new norm.
there is all kinds of additional uses besides being a hard surface disinfectant to this product. When we acquired this chemistry and the rights to distribute this product, it was already being used in C-care cancer centers in the US. It was being used in the bottling factories of Heinz, Kraft, Coca-Cola in California.
All the big brands.
And they were using it for a plethora of uses. So I'm going to run through the additional uses really quick. And the product comes at full strength, 500 parts per million. And if you guys check out our technical data sheet, you'll find out that at different dilutions, obviously you can make it go a lot further, but you can get it to perform for a lot of different functions. So it's,
Which, can you please show the information that's taken off our beautiful branding?
oh yes, yeah. What I'm reading off right now, guys, is a sales brochure. And hats off to our marketing department. They produce some really slick stuff that will help our sales team to introduce this product to their clients and then and sell it and move a lot of it. So the product can be used for control of membrane systems in beverage processing, sanitization of food contact surfaces. And we've actually got a letter for your occupational health and safety, or up here it's the Canadian Food Inspection Agency that might come by to your food processing facility or restaurant. On that letter, it has all our product identifiers, and it's a letter of guarantee saying that it's food safe. It is used for primary use, disinfection and non-porous hard surfaces such as walls, ceilings, tiles, floors, windows, tables. Sanitization and deodorization of healthcare nursing facilities. Prevention and control of algae, fungi, bacteria, slime, mildew, and biofilms in the agricultural and horticultural sectors. Treatment of potable water for human consumption as well as animal consumption. Sanitization of animal confinement and holding facilities. Sanitization of animal transport conveyances. Control of odor and slime buildup. Treatment of indoor swimming pools, hot tubs, and spas. Slime and algae control in pools and spray fountains. Sanitization of water tanks of recreational vehicles, boats, and aircrafts. Treatment of potable water tanks in recreational vehicles, boats, and aircrafts. Sanitization of processing equipment, non-food contact surfaces in dairy, breweries, wineries, bottling plants. Food contact surfaces, surface sanitizer rinse in poultry, meat, and fish processing plants, dairies, breweries, and bottling plants. A spray rinse for CIP equipment. Terminal sanitizing of surfaces such as tanks, transfer lines, non-porous food contact surfaces, food and beverage processing equipment. And microbial control of water systems, flume transport, chill water, water cooling, warming systems. That's a mouthful, but it just gives you a taste of, hey, this is a very multifunctional product. You know, a lot of facilities that might require or rely on 5 different products can now get rid of 5 containers and replace it with one that looks like this.
Yeah.
Which is really convenient when you consider how multi-use this product is.
Yeah.
Should we talk about the competition?
Let's talk about the competition, which I believe we don't have a real competition out there.
We don't, but there are other products that are listed as medical grade disinfectants, and we believe ours is far superior, but we got to tell people why. Right? All right, wipes. There's some pretty common brands that you're seeing right now, that are Health Canada or EPA approved, and I'm going to kind of generalize wipes and then why we're better than a wipe. So a wipe typically is isopropanol. It's a kind of isopropyl alcohol and a blend of ether and a small component of ammonia. This active ingredient is not good at sterilizing and it's really not very efficient. It's got a quick kill time on some pathogens. However, cysts and complex pathogens remain. So, pathogens, if you think what is the easiest to kill? Well, a viral pathogen that has simply one molecular shell, actually like the COVID-19, is the easiest thing to kill for any disinfectant. Viral pathogens go up to about a 6-shell virus, and then they start to get mass. So they become molds, they become fungus, they become mildew. Once it has a solid mass, that's way harder to kill. Okay?
Because it has a protective layer.
Yeah, and that's why these labs that are testing products to make equivalency claims on COVID, they're testing it with the hardest to kill viruses. So they know if it can kill that, it's likely to kill anything less substantial, like a rhinovirus or adenovirus is a very hard virus to kill, and that's usually what the viral testing is gauged on.
And that's when they have to soak the bacteria for 2 minutes to be able to dissolve.
Correct, yeah.
Unless you use the surface wash.
Back to the wipes. The active ingredient usually has a stronger odor. It's not that great at low concentrations. The product is flammable. The wipes that contain bleach, those are the highest performing products, and bleach has about 1/8 of the efficiency of chlorine dioxide. Bleach leaves a toxic residue after reacting with organics. And again, the pathogenic mutation is a problem. So you're changing the pathogen or the bacteria, and it's mutating, and now you have something that's actually harder to kill.
And you're limited to hard surfaces.
Yeah. So, maybe what the wipe performs on, if you do an ATP test on a surface and it performs okay today, it might have half the performance in a couple of weeks because those organisms, that bacterial load has gotten used to and mutated to adapt to that cleaning agent, the bleach. And odor, left behind odor is usually a problem with these isopropyl products or ammonia. Speaking of ammonia, there is a competitive product that we see a lot of right now. I don't want to name the name, but it claims to be a chlorine dioxide product. They have a very small amount of sodium chlorite, very mild disinfectant, and that's how they make that claim. But it's not activated, it's clear, so it is not actually the killing agent. The product is actually a quaternary ammonia product, okay, meaning the key kill agent in that product is ammonia. And you'll notice if you fog a room with that competitive product and you think in your brain ammonia, that's what you're smelling. It's very strong. You do not get the smell of a spa from chlorine dioxide. You get the smell of ammonia, and it's nauseating. We've done it. We've sprayed this room actually with that competitive product, and there's no trace odor-wise of chlorine dioxide at all.
Which we all had to leave the room.
So these quat products, the ammonia products, have been around for a long time, and they're nothing new. In order to raise the concentration to a point where it's effective, as our high performance product, it's dangerous, it becomes irritating to the skin, it cannot be inhaled, it leaves behind a residue that can cause skin rashing. So our competitor has tried for years and years to falsely market themselves as a chlorine dioxide, but really they're nothing more than a good old-fashioned quat ammonia cleaner. And that's all there is. The other common product that we're seeing is some botanical biocides.
For the smell.
Yeah.
Which they have developed in the disinfecting industry in the last 6 months because of the tolerable smell that comes with it.
Yeah. They're nice. They're nice to use, and especially with repetitive uses that we have to use right now. But when you get into the data, not many of these are actually hospital grade, and they claim a 99.9% kill for bacteria. Yet, bacteria, the most important pathogen by far, because it's the hardest to eliminate, it requires a log of 6 to deactivate bacteria, to kill it. Viruses require 3 to 4 log. What that means when I say 6 log or 3 to 4 log, it's how many decimal points after 99% is required. So a log 6 is actually
99.9999996.
Yeah.
To be a hospital grade product.
On bacteria.
Yeah.
So the standards are much higher. You don't see that with these products. There's also no known effective kill rate on cysts for a botanic, and cysts are something that's very, very common as pathogens mutate. And there's no proof that these things actually do anything to those pathogens. So one thing I want to mention about our product, we say chlorine dioxide quite a bit. The word chlorine, there's no chlorine in chlorine dioxide though. Chlorine is a liquid, just like there's no hydrogen, which is explosive gas, in water. Yet the formula is H2O. There's no chlorine in chlorine dioxide. So our product, again, works extremely well at low concentrations. It kills the full spectrum of pathogens. Works very well over a huge temperature range and pH range. It is deadly on simple organisms, yet very safe for people, complex organisms. I mean, they use it in cancer centers where everybody is very highly immunocompromised, and that's the product they trust, or C-Care trusts. Our product uses leading edge technology, the colloidal suspension. We get test readings that no other product gets. Nobody gets 0. No, not a single product we've tested, and it's really unheard of. Especially, maybe we'll get 50, if you're lucky with a lot of products.
Which it could be considered as a past test for few different industries, but now all the standards have raised a lot for the protection of the consumer, and it will not pass anything under 20, which is very hard to achieve. It's not considered passed anymore.
Yeah, so I think that almost closes our presentation, actually. This product can be used anywhere. large commercial spaces, retail spaces, food processing facilities, businesses, homes, cars, other vehicles, planes, buses, safe to use at schools, on all sorts of surfaces, whether it's carpet, fabric, hard surfaces.
Seats.
Yeah,
Tables,
seats,
everywhere.
theaters.
People. I
Right.
wish we would walk before going into the mall through a curtain of surface wash to disinfect people. I would feel safer.
As did I, and maybe that's around the corner for us.
Yeah.
So we're right now we've wrapped up all our testing. We've wrapped up all our labeling. We're working on additional packaging, but we are now coming to market. All you distributors that represent different sectors of the industry, we want to thank you guys. We hope you love the product as much as we do, and we know your clients will. And
Please visit weatherskin.com for any more information. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook for all our updates. And feel free, if you need any information, to email us at team@weatherskin.com. And we'll be pleased to give you all the information you need. Merry Christmas.
We're excited.
And Happy New Year.
Yeah, it'll be quite the journey, 2021.
2021 hopefully will be a bit better than 2020.
All right, thank you for joining us. Thank you for listening. And again, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Bye, guys.